This is a 1966 Yenko Stinger Corvair.
Corvair for 1965. All new international beauty from Chevrolet.
The 1966 Corvair. Corvair for 1966. The only car made in America with the engine in back.
Now, the Corvair, I think, is one of the most fascinating cars ever produced in America.
When you hear the terms rear engine, air-cooled, and flat six, the Porsche 911 likely comes to mind. However, today we're taking a different route and shining a spotlight on an American classic that followed a similar engineering philosophy, the Chevrolet Corvair Yenko Stinger. Originally developed by Chevrolet as a compact vehicle to rival the Volkswagen Beetle, the Corvair was never intended to be a performance machine. Yet, as history has repeatedly shown, when an opportunity doesn't exist, true innovators create one. This is exactly what happened when the Corvair underwent an incredible transformation, thanks to the visionary Don Yenko. Best known for his work modifying Chevrolet Camaros in the late 1960s with L88 Corvette engines, Yenko saw potential in the Corvair. While the model was once criticized for its safety concerns, he turned it into a true competitor on the racetrack, dramatically boosting its horsepower and refining its handling. This high-performance version became the legendary Yenko Stinger. In this video, we will explore the history of the 1966 to 1969 Yenko Stinger, often referred to as America's answer to the Porsche 911. The visionary Don Yenko. Don Yenko is a name that holds immense weight among Chevrolet enthusiasts. Celebrated for his innovations in the 1960s, he had a knack for taking stock vehicles and transforming them into high-performance machines. Before he made his mark on muscle cars, Yenko had his sights set on another project, turning the Corvair into a race-ready sports car. Many automotive experts, including Jay Leno, have compared Yenko to Carroll Shelby due to their shared backgrounds as racers who built successful performance shops. At the time, Yenko was on a mission to create a vehicle that could take on the Shelby GT350 in SCCA racing. The Chevy Camaro had yet to be introduced, and General Motors' other models were either too large or required extensive modifications to compete effectively. The launch of the second-generation Corvair presented a perfect opportunity for Yenko's vision to take shape. The second-generation Corvair. Introduced in 1965, the second-generation Corvair was significantly improved compared to its predecessor. Weighing between 2,400 and 2,500 pounds, it featured a lightweight body and a four-wheel independent suspension, elements that set it apart from many American cars of the era. With its rear engine layout and rear weight bias, the Corvair's handling characteristics resembled those of the Porsche 911. Recognizing its potential, Yenko selected the sportier Corvair Corsa model as the foundation for his project. The stock Corsa came equipped with a 2.7-liter flat-six engine, producing 140 horsepower in naturally aspirated form. A turbocharged version was also available, offering 180 horsepower, but Yenko opted for the naturally aspirated variant, believing it provided better reliability and tunability for racing. Transforming the Corvair, the birth of the Yenko Stinger. To compete in SCCA's production racing class, Yenko needed to produce at least 100 modified Corvairs. He started with a 1965 Corvair Corsa and began a rigorous transformation process. The first modification involved removing the rear seats to comply with sports car classification regulations. Next, his team focused on the suspension, ensuring the car could handle the demands of track racing. Yenko upgraded the suspension with new springs and shocks on all four corners, minimizing body roll and enhancing stability in high-speed corners. Braking was another critical area of improvement, and to address this, Yenko sourced a larger master cylinder from Cadillac to enhance stopping power. Each Yenko Stinger was also equipped with a Posey traction rear differential, providing better grip and control. Under the hood, the flat-six engine served as a solid base for several performance upgrades. The Yenko Stinger came in multiple performance stages, each delivering a unique driving experience. Stages of the Yenko Stinger. Stage 1. The base model received suspension improvements and an upgraded flat-six engine, increasing output to 160 horsepower, 20 more than stock. These models had an MSRP of $3,450. Stage 2. featuring additional engine enhancements such as a new camshaft, high compression pistons, and a 10.1-to-1 compression ratio. These cars generated around 190 horsepower and included a complete instrument package for an additional $350. Stage 3. These models boasted ported heads, forged pistons, and further tuning, pushing power output to approximately 220 horsepower. The MSRP was set at $4,350. Stage 4. A race-ready version with stripped-down weight and extensive modifications. This variant produced roughly 240 horsepower and sold for $5,000. Rumored Stage 5. Speculation surrounds a potential Stage 5 model, which was said to feature a larger engine and fuel injection, potentially delivering 250 horsepower, although details remain scarce. Design and racing legacy. Every Yenko Stinger sported a striking white paint job with blue racing stripes. It also featured a custom rear spoiler and adjustable rear vents to improve engine cooling. On the track, the Stinger earned a respectable racing pedigree. According to SCCA records, these cars competed in 22 races, securing first place in 3 and third place in 2 others. However, with the introduction of the Chevrolet Camaro in 1967, interest in the Corvair as a performance platform declined. General Motors shifted its focus to V8-powered vehicles, causing Corvair sales to plummet. By 1969, Corvair production came to an end, marking the close of the Yenko Stinger era. In total, just over 100 Yenko Stingers were built, with additional customer cars receiving Stinger packages. Reflecting on the legacy, looking at the automotive landscape today, the Porsche 911 has cemented its legacy as one of the most iconic sports cars ever produced. It continues to feature a rear engine, flat 6 layout, something that Chevrolet and Yenko had once experimented with. This raises an interesting question. If Chevrolet had continued developing the Corvair and its Stinger variant, could America have had another long-standing sports car alongside the Corvette? It's a fascinating what-if scenario that remains unanswered. As for the Yenko Stinger's current market value, prices vary depending on the year and condition. Recently, a 1966 Chevrolet Corvair Yenko Stinger fetched $62,500 at a major auction in May 2022, highlighting its lasting appeal among collectors. The Yenko Stinger Corvair stands as a testament to American ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of performance. What started as an economy car evolved into a serious track contender, showcasing the creativity and passion that define the automotive world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into automotive history, don't forget to like and share this video with fellow car enthusiasts. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories about the most legendary cars ever built. Until next time, keep your passion for cars alive. Thanks for watching.